Welcome back, everyone. This is Erik Malkavian, and I am among the pillars of eternity. I'm in Cade Nua, and I need to head back to Stalwart. Let's continue. Alright, so we know what's going on. We've had a dream. We need to get some information about that army. So let's...
As you wish.
Alright, well, enjoyed the sights, little devil. Beautiful, isn't it? All with the assistance of my fellow companions here. You know what? Remembering that dream, we better add some more, now I forgot how to get to the stronghold. Here we go. We better add some more security. There's no more upgrades. Possible. Keep is complete. We have all the hirelings that we can possibly have. I never even saw that supplicant. Check our inventory real quick. I'm really worried about her mostly. She's a great frontline fire. Let's not worry too much. Okay, we are headed back to Stalwart. So let's you know what? I wonder if we can make any upgrades. Whoops. Okay, a white forge. Requires 1. Hello. Oops. I'm thinking about, I have that parts of that sword that I need to get forged. Do I have a smith? Hold on a second. I think I have a smith. Artificer's Hall. Let's see if he's a smith. Craft Hall. I think a smith. You know, if he's not, who I need to go see is the guy in Gilded Vale.
Well met, friend.
Oh, he just makes straps. Okay. I mean, he's got an anvil, but you know, he doesn't do smith work. Line breaker. Alright, so let's head out to Stalwart. I'd love to take Grieving Mother, but Little Devil has a vested interest in the White March, so I'm going to keep her with me. Alright, let's go. And we are off to Stalwart. We are off to Stalwart. Long journey. Here we go with this. Oh, gosh. Your party's considered. Man, this makes this game really hard. Dude, it's just insane. Let me think about it. Gotta stay the course. Shoot. That was tough as hell.
While we wait, the enemy grows stronger. And you'd send more of us to die. Well, I'm not gonna stand around. Are you?
You've done plenty, Darian.
You approach the source of the commotion and see a throng of villagers. They're arguing amongst themselves and hurling questions and demands at a lone figure perched above them. A young man stands on a spur of rock, his clenched fist held aloft. Steam rises from his wild hair and flushed face as he shouts to the gathering. I look at my companions. Who is this guy?
Been a week since our people left these gates. A week since the Iron Flail took them.
He paces the outcropping, his eyes burning with fever. See a few scattered nods in the crowd.
Yet we wait here behind our sturdy new walls, hiding in our rebuilt homes. We've done nothing.
And you're complaining about that? You should be thanking the people that built those walls. Okay. He brings his fist into the palm with a sharp smack. Crowd erupts, bristling with pointing fingers and pointed words. One woman steps forward, her eyes locked on the young man.
Who are you to tell us how to defend our own? You ain't been here 2 months!
Several of the others grunt and boot and hoot. Feels shift in the crowd like a changing tide.
Hey, an angry mob. See? We're not so far from home.
Shh, shh. Come on, Eddard. Don't make it matter.
And since I got here, I've been working alongside the rest of you. Don't start with that again.
A handful of others nod along with him, but they cringe and flinch as another villager joins the fray, shaking his finger at the young orator.
Well, it was your idea to send our people to that damned fort in the first place. If it weren't for you and the other leeches that come up with you, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Okay, the new accuser raises a chorus of furious cries. Deervin raises his fist for calm, but the crowd's wrath is snowballing. Continue listening.
Enough. Enough!
Deervin waits for calm, but the crowd has worked itself into a frenzy. Scans the assembly, beads of sweat rolling from his temple. His eyes fall on you and points.
You want to boot all the Outlanders from your town? Tell that to the hero of the White Forge.
Hey, it wasn't just me. This Watcher deserves at least a little credit.
No one seems to notice it. A dozen heads turn in your direction. The villagers' curiosity turns to fury as they recognize you. What's this all about?
A bunch of greedy foreigners who want what's ours.
Another cry goes up, but it's quieter and more uncertain. Deering quickly jumps in.
It's a small army from Raid Saris. They call themselves the Iron Flail.
At Deervin's mention of the name, the rest of the crowd falls silent. The words trigger a sudden flashback to your dream of the mysterious army and the destruction of Cadenua. As the image fades, you once more see the vision of 100 eyes watching you, something just beyond.
Showed up a few weeks after you opened the battery. Demanded we give him the White Forge.
Oh. He avoids your gaze, scraping his boot against a rock.
They're led by a Darek Sendamir. Comes from an old Raid Saren family. The rumor has it the man's half mad with visions. Claims one drove him here to take the White Forge.
They're not the only bloodsuckers around here.
The villager glares up at Deeren, but most of the fellows are ignoring him by now. Deeren raises his voice above the ruckus.
Our crew at the battery locked their doors and told the Iron Flail to go back to Raid Saris. Instead, they built a fort in the middle of the wood.
Oh, you mean something for me to tear down? Okay.
So we sent a committee to reason with them. But that was a week ago. We haven't seen our people since.
A low rumble ripples through the crowd. Deeren hesitates.
That can only mean one thing.
Grimaces at the frightened, arguing crowd drowns in oneself. He's right. You got to defend what's yours.
We're just miners and fisher folk.
Panic surges from the crowd.
Send Darien and the rest of the newcomers. Let them earn their keep.
That don't look like fires me.
We've cleared your roads and repaired this town. What more do we have to prove?
Cries of agreement and protest boil up from the crowd. Yeah, what else do we have to do?
Maybe we could nudge them into torching their own village.
Come on now, devil. They didn't torch your village.
Please, everyone!
In the fragile silence that follows, the others turn and look at Deeren again.
Whatever our difference is, we've got to deal with the army at our gates.
True.
You may be the only person around here who's more unpopular than I am. But if anyone could get into that fort and deal with an army, it's you.
I'll help you.
The Iron Flail cleared a patch of forest north of Durgan's battery. Built their fort there.
Right.
It'll be well guarded, so if you can get in without raising an alarm, you may have an easier time of it.
I'm gonna rip that place to shreds.
The important thing is to deal with the commander. If you can get rid of him, the rest of the soldiers will scatter.
I think I've dreamed about this army.
What exactly did you see?
Dream was unclear.
Of course. We're just thankful this dream led you back. Anyway, we've got our work cut out for us here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna panic them anymore. We're gonna take care of this and be done with them.
While you're out, stop by the battery. Wangra and her team are still repairing the heavy cannons, but they've made a lot of progress elsewhere.
Good work.
Thought you might like to see how far it's come.
Okay, I want to ask you something else first.
Haven't been here long, but I'll tell you what I can.
Tell me about this iron flail.
They heard about the White Forge and came running, just like a lot of us did.
Yeah, bunch of scavengers. We'll take care of the crows.
Only difference is, they brought siege weapons.
Yeah, a bunch of scavengers.
As best anyone can tell, they're from the border region near Little Bend, one of the poorest parts of the country. For Raid Saris, well, that's saying something.
What brought you to Stalwart?
Work. I was a cobbler in New Yarma, but the city got more crowded every year. Rural types fleeing the legacy.
Well, that's ending here.
A couple months ago, I heard Stalwart was offering land and opportunity to new settlers, so figured I'd give it a go out here.
I better go talk to Renegal, see what in the world's going on.
For a while, folks seemed glad to have some new blood, but that changed as more and more of us came.
Well, you guys gotta kind of make a place for yourselves, you know, so that you're not, you know, eating up everything, but you're contributing. Seems to be a lot of tension around town.
Before you opened Durgan's battery, people tell me Stalwart barely had enough warm bodies to keep the town running.
True.
A bunch of us came when we heard about the White Forge, but now, I think the old-timers would just as soon send us back.
Yeah, they'll get used to it. Just, you gotta be patient.
We take the best jobs, we don't pay our respects to Andra, we're overcrowding the town.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about Andra.
I get it. Stalwart's changing. Same thing happened in New Yarma when folk moved in from the countryside.
Yeah. And you know what? This is what Renegal wanted. She wanted the town to grow. She knew the White Forge would bring people back.
But they can't keep blaming us for everything that goes wrong out here.
Well, you know, you guys are the newcomers. It's not your fault, of course.
I'm just hoping they'll calm down once the iron flail is gone.
Alright, that's about it. The iron flail. Ready the cannons. Find one at the Durgan's battery. Alright, let's go. Who in the world are you? Is it true? Saw the lights from the battery. Did you really open it? Yes, I did. Can't believe it. I was sure I'd never make this route again. Who knows what rarities will come from those halls, huh? Such an exciting time. Well, let's see if you got anything new. How's business going now? Improved. And getting better still. His ears twitch and his face breaks into a wide smile. Thanks to you and the White Forge, there's great demand for my wares. Excellent. Nothing right now. Thanks. Okay. Let's head into town. I need to talk to Renegal. Wow, what in the world's happened here? Ever thought of settling down here? Hello? Wow, you look freezing. What are you standing outside for? Well met. Dude, why are you standing outside? It's bloody freezing out here. Let me go see Renegal. Royce, what's going on here?
Mila?
This woman looks at you like she's used to hearing bad news. She shakes her head and holds up her hands before you can even begin. Look, you can tell Hammond that I ain't seen Mila all day, and besides, he ought to keep a better eye on his shop if you don't want little ones poking around. Mila? I think you've mistaken me for someone else. Oh, I didn't recognize you. You're the one who opened the battery, aren't you? Royce looks both embarrassed and nervous as she stumbles over her words. It's just that my daughter Mila, she spends time over at Hammond's tent. Gets underfoot. She shrugs, exhausted and exasperated. Figured he'd sent someone over to complain about her again. But you ain't hear about her, huh? No, I'm not. What's Hammond's Emporium anyway? New shop. Built it where Keddy's house used to be, near the Western Palisades. Okay. Hammond's one of them that came up from the Deerwood. Okay. Sells good. Steel. But just about holds his nose every time he crosses paths with one of us. You don't know where your own child is? What happened to her? She backs away like she's been slapped. I didn't say that. Unable to look you in the eye, her eyes dart to the ground, her cheeks flushed with embarrassment. But it's hard keeping track of her. What with all the commotion around here lately. Okay. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure she'll turn up. Do you need any help finding her? She's been out for quite a while now. There's nothing new. Still, I can't help but worry she's gotten herself into some trouble. Keep an eye or two open for her while you're in town. I greatly appreciate it. I'll make sure she's not in any trouble, okay? Oh, thank you. Everyone's so busy these days with the mines and the forge opening back up again. It's kind of you to help. I've got a few questions if you don't mind answering. Need something? Is there someplace Mila likes to run off to? Okay, she's often at Hammond's Emporium. Has a problem with looking at things instead of touching them. Hammond's been on my back the past few days to keep her away. Might her father know where she's gone? She does have one, right? Please don't worry about him. He's in enough trouble at his job already. Smiles weakly. Truly, all of us appreciative of what you did, opening the battery back up. Folks like my Lodgar making good money patching up all the damage out front. Please don't set his mind spinning about where Mila is. Okay. I won't tell him anything, okay? Don't worry. Faint chuckle escapes her lips. Yay. We all know you can keep things in Andra's depth well enough. Okay. Take care. Alright, I'll keep my eyes open for her, or we'll keep our eyes open for her. So, guys, we'll go find that on our way. Once we come across this Hammond guy. Katie's place is over here, so it's on our way. Yeah. First of all, though, we need to find out what in the world is going on here. So our first stop is Renegold. What in God's name is going on here, Renegold? If it isn't the hero of the White Forge. She looks more relaxed than you ever seen her. Come back, check on our handiwork, or your handiwork, or are you just here to wish me a happy retirement? What? She stretches. I've had enough of politics and town quarrels for this lifetime. So when Tarfos told me he was tired of the mines, I asked if he's ready to really get his hands dirty. Really. Almost feel sorry for the guy. Okay. Oh, good night, Tarfos. Oh.
I'm ready.
Oops. Tarfos is that lady. Oh no. Well, we'll stop in the inn.
Of course.
It's all settling down here. I can't say I have.
You really did it. I mean, people have always come through here, talking about opening the battery, claiming the White Forge, all that. But I didn't think anyone would ever really manage it.
Yeah.
I told Renegild I'd be willing to help with getting the mines back in order. You know, do my part. Figure we can turn this place around, now that you've laid the foundation.
Alright, good for you, Rayful. Thanks. Let's go talk to, Teldar. Afraid I don't have any more bounties. Okay, alright. Okay, let's go talk to Hat.
Please, someone has to do something. Piss off, Kern. I got enough problems.
What's going on? Decades I've lived here. We've worked and drunk together. Not one of them will lift a finger. His dwarf's face is damp and blotchy. His outbursts seem to take something out of him. He sags, his lined features showing his exhaustion. Sorry. No hard for conversation. I'm sure someone here will drink to your health. What happened? Done something terrible. I'm not sure I can fix things. This neighbor of mine, Hattie, we never gotten on at the best time. This land dispute, losing half my property. Things have gotten out here. Go on. I was drawing my sours here in the inn. There was a stranger, Sevestin. Obviously from out of town. We got to talking. He's all smiles. Says he's a paladin. They'll sort Hattie out for me. Get my land back. If I give him the week's wages. I didn't know he was a bleak walker. A madman. I was half drunk, thought Sevestin meant he'd speak on my behalf. Put a scare in Hattie. Not kill him. So you got lucky. I tried to call him off once I realized he laughed and said it doesn't happen. Please, you've got to help me. Nobody else here is willing to take him on. Aim for the coin I'm offering. Wait, you hired a man to kill Hattie? Never to kill him. I was angry, drunk. Hattie nearly ruined me. That doesn't mean I want his family dead. Alright, I got some questions first. Tell you anything if it helps. What do you want to know? What in the blazes is a Bleak Walker? I asked around. As far as I understand, the Order thinks brutality is the best way to ensure peace. They don't negotiate, they don't give quarter. Once they've been ordered to clear some place out, they don't stop until they're done. And they don't change their minds. They are more like a force of nature than a paladin order. Seems pointless to me to devote one life to solving something so destructive, no matter how they rationalize what they do. They just have to turn up half the time. They get paid to stand there and be a threat. I don't understand why Seven Sins is doing this. Alright. Seven did not tell you he's a Bleak Walker. Not at first, not until it was too late, I guess. Had a few drinks, but I think I remember if he announced it. Alright, so where is he now? Must be headed out to Hattie's by now. Stuck around here for a few days after we talked. To gloat, I think. Or wait for someone, but he's left. Alright. Did you pay him? Not yet. Seven said he'd find me again. Got my savings again in case he meant it. Okay, that's all the questions. I'll make sure Hattie and her family are safe. I can't say that. Good luck with that. Think you're a good man. Yeah, I know. Hattie lives out east in Whitestone Hollow. Please hurry. Oh boy. What's this cat about? Let's see you. Well, let me. That's the. Ugh, I thought I ordered ale. She might have brought me to this war by its accident. Maybe on purpose, you can never tell. What brought you to Stalwart? I represent a group of investors from Defiance Bay. We're attempting to establish a trade agreement with Stalwart. Before they're willing to commit to any agreement, they want to have the town assessed. Make sure it's prosperous. People are claiming. That's where I come in. I see. Takes a long sip from what's your assessment of the town? Certainly a lot of coin changing hands. Whether this is simply a short-lived boom or something that will persist long-term remains to be seen. Let's see. I've dealt with you bastards before. You're from the Brackenberry.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
Nothing. Alright, so you don't know anything. Let me go see Katie, and I'm getting out of here. I'm sure she's okay. You're the only one I care about. Hey.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Anything I can do for you?
Nope. Just checking on you. Make sure you're alright. Alright, let's go, guys. We got a mission. I'm not gonna save a town and let somebody. We'll stop by the Emporium on our way out of town. Let me check. East. Deerwood. Let's see. Someplace called. I assume I'm looking north. It's a place called something or other. Yeah, we'll get on that. We're gonna head up there. Okay. East Stalwart and White close to a trade road. Alright. East. We'll stop in this Emporium. See if they've seen this little girl. And get the heck out of Dodge. Shopkeeper's clothes seem a little nicer, if not terribly warm, compared to what you've seen around Stalwart. His hair is immaculately coiffed, and his rosy cheeks look like they've barely been touched by the mountain winds. Welcome, welcome! I've got arms and armor, all top quality. Perhaps you'd like to see potions. Always a pleasure to meet respectable company out here. Anyway, it's a little girl, Mila, comes around here. Heard she's been causing trouble for you. She's out of control! Though I suppose one can hardly blame her, what with the way her own mother is always screaming at her. Things across the common speaks to you in a conspiratorial whisper. I mean, where do you think the little rascal learns that kind of behavior? Good point. Only person I've ever seen give her proper talking to is that wild woman who loiters by the hut just south of here. Aska, that's her name. I don't know what it is about. The girl's eyes were that big. He curves his hand to circles as large as goose eggs. But I suppose someone's got to do it. I told the girl's mother I'd be speaking with Mayor Tarfus if I caught her picking around my shop again, so I guess it worked. Let's see what you got. A whole bunch of weapons. These are kind of useful. Wow. How much do you want for these? Yeah, I think this. Right. See what else he has. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of. Yeah, pry bar. Give me a couple of these. Alright. Wild Mila. Saw Aska scolding her the other day. Aska used by the yurt just south of Hammond's shop. Alright. We're gonna have to step on it. We gotta catch that Bleak Walker. Alright. So he says some sort of yurt south of here. Is that this place?
Blazes. What am I to do with all of these?
Well-built dwarven woman stands before you, one hand on her head, other holding a few sheets of paper. 3 complaints of blights in Whitestone Hollow. Who's these people? Migrants faithful. Great. Another pack of religious zealots. It's like they're popping up out of snow these days. She glances up at you. Oh, sorry, Evilar. Just a little preoccupied. Things may have quieted down with the ogres lately, but there's been no shortage of new trouble or work for those interested. Just saying. I heard you scolded Royce's girl. Aska cocks her head thinking for a moment, then she begins laughing. You know what that girl did? Snatched a whole chicken from the greased rest. Raw. Oh. Told her I better not catch her thieving again, but I was trying my damnedest not to laugh. Funny girl. She wipes a tear from the corner of her eye. But it's gotta be rough on her, you know. Her old man's working at a battery, and he's one absent away from getting fired again. Blaze is the only reason Lagrin has that job because Wengra's softly beneath all that soot. But Mila, she showed up at the battery the other day and nearly got him sacked. Oh no. Since then, I've seen her keeping to herself. Spends a lot of time at the temple, come to think of it. Okay, you mentioned Blight? The terror of Whitestone Hollow. It's a great blight that turned up after the avalanche. Real disaster, that. A great big heap of snow. Right on... What? Avalanche? Great big heap of snow right on top of one of our main trade routes. Oh. Can't start fixing the roads until we get the blights out of there. Can't exactly ask you to bring back the thing's head, but just word is the terror's last victim was the caravan master. Okay, so I don't want that to happen. I'm going that way anyway. Turns out the fellow always wore a certain brooch. Figured somewhere in that monstrosity's belly. Bring me the brooch. I'll take it as proof that you handle the blight. Margaret Faithful? Bandits and horse thieves, far as I can tell. Led by a woman they rode with. Do you know her, Durrance? Problem is, their little group keeps growing. They've started tearing through some of the smaller villages. They were last spotted near Searing Falls, and rumor is they're headed in our direction. Stalwart's just getting his bearings. We can't afford this kind of trouble. Bring me Woldwith's head. I'll see you a little richer for it. Okay. Whoa. So, she's at the Temple of Andra. Destroy the terror of Whitestone Hollow and cover the brooch within it. Kill Woldwith at Searing Falls. Take her head. Okay. Whoa! To-do list is going even longer. Alright. Alright, so let's go over to that temple. I closed this place. What in the world? Oh, I don't see a little girl. Ingram nods at you, smiles in recognition. Ah, the kindler of the White Forge. We owe you a great debt for the industry and faith you restored here. Oh, thanks. Welcome to the Temple of Abaddon. Okay. I heard Royce's girl, Mila, sometimes comes here. Smiles kindly. She usually just sits there by the forge and draws with some of the charcoal nubs, okay? Poor girl's lonely. The only other children in town a few years older, and the others that would have been her age were all Hollowborn. Okay. What do you do here? Well, obviously. I lead this temple and guide the acolytes in manners, both spiritual and mundane. Worshippers of other gods pray and meditate. We Abaddons venerate our god through the act of smithing. Right. Our doors are always open, our forge always light. Should be the Temple of Andra. Back when this was a dying, forgotten place. Clerics who tended left. Well, they didn't leave. Yeah, they left. As is customary of the goddess. The throngs who have since come to Stalwart saw a more practical deity. Okay. Well. Once she went up to the battery. And I'm in here now. Someone's complaining about a sword. Well, those folks here would give Deer a chance. Mark our words, rededicating Anja's temple. Abaddon was a mistake. It's the...
This is going to be fantastic. Just wait till they hear about this back home.
Oh, you're still here. Very strange. I bet she went back up to Durgan's battery. We'll be heading that way soon, so for now, I gotta head to this this Whitestone Hollow before things get worse. Okay. All right. I assume Hattie is, think them swirly symbols mean anything? Who in the heck are these guys? You think these are modern faithful idiots? Whitestone looter. Oh. I guess we got some fools we gotta take out here. Well,
Yes.
you little fool. All right. Get on this little fool. Let's get going.
What?
Really? Just two people? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, they're just looters, so I'm not sure what they're up to. It's gonna be the last thing they've been up to. What the hell happened? Oh, we did a clear out. That's what knocked Pelagino over. Okay. Oh, what? The hell type of clear out was that? Prone. Face, reckless assault. And they'll get up eventually. Okay, well. I don't know. I guess you can hit it with a coil lightning. This guy's not gonna survive very long, I guarantee you that. Okay. You all locked up, fool. Oh, you don't need that. Let's keep hitting that clown. He's deader than dead.
Seek.
Alright, Darren, see, I don't know. You can come up here and give this fool a whap. You just keep hitting him. I mean, there ain't no way in the world they surviving it. Well done, everyone. Alright, well. There's some Stalwart money. So, okay. Okay, well. Let's keep going.
As you wish.
We're looking for these bleak walkers. Let's see if they gave me any clues where Whitestone Lake. I don't think they're out there. I need to stay on the trail of this bleak walker. Oh, crud. Well, I see, we're just gonna keep running into things, so that's kind of unfortunate. Alright, let's move forward.
I'm ready.
Okay. Erik, go ahead and attack this one. Little devil. Please go ahead and attack this one. Now, these things kind of immune. They may be immune to stuck. I don't even think they have a mind. That's not true. Alright, so let's go use some heat on them. Let's protect our companions against. Let's give them some basic protection. Alright, very good, Pelagina. I will go ahead and paralyze another one. Let's see here. So they're immune to crushing. Alright, Evilar, Evilar, let's come up here and do a little flame attack on him. She knocked a piece off that. Okay, Evilar, you're in position. Good man. Okay, go up and give this thing a whack, turns. Yeah, I seem to cook their parade right there. Piece off. Blam. Well done, guys. Oh, he's toast.
That's it.
All right, excellent. Good work, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good? All right.
Of course.
Still don't see why we had to hurt the dogs. Friggin' age. Oh, hold up a second.
Still don't see why we had to hurt the dogs.
Shut it about the blazing dogs.
Who we got here? Well, guess it's about time to get started here, guys. Let's go, little devil. Alright, what we got? Pelagina? Is your mortal enemy. He's our target. Take him out, little devil. We got you. Alright, Alof. I must have knocked his head in. Well done, little devil. I'll keep pounding him. Let's see here. She's stunned. Might be able to knock her down. Let's see what she got. Go ahead and knock her down one time. Okay, let's see what everyone's going through. Oh, Pellegrin's on the ground. Hi. Okay, let's see here.
I'm ready.
Knocked his head off. What, did he knock himself flat? Excellent. A fool's done. Hold on, Pelagina. Oh, this fool. just right for him. Blew him to pieces.
How may I help?
Oh, damn bitch. Ooh. Ghosted. I wonder what they were doing up here. Okay, let's take a look and see what we have here.
They won't see me coming.
Some pretty good loot. Can't imagine there are any traps around here, but you never know. Can't be too careful. Okay. Let's collect that. Okay, let's go ahead and camp. And I'm going to end this episode here. I want to thank you for watching. I'm Erik Malkavian. And I am in the White March, Whitestone Hollow, playing in Pillars of Eternity. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.